Hello folks, my name's Eric and I am here to introduce you to the open makerbench concept. So this is a project that we've come up with the SketchUp folks, and the idea is to create a digitally designed and digitally fabricated bench that can be used in workshops, garages, maker spaces, fab labs, etc. So the idea is not only is this going to be a useful bench for doing all kinds of things from soldering to CNC milling to 3D printing, but that this design is open, accessible, hackable, and customizable by anybody. So the idea is that you would download the digital designs on 3D Warehouse, open them in SketchUp, customize them to your needs, and then get them made anywhere. You could get them made in your local makerspace or find a fabricator on a site like 100K Garages. So let's take you through the bench design, and then we'll show you how you can hack it. So there's two sizes of benches that we've made, a tall and a short. The tall one, the top sits at 36 inches. This is a good height for standing at and working on. This is about the height of your standard kitchen countertop. So this will be great for hammering, drilling, sawing, chop sawing, CNC milling, things like that. The 30-inch one, this is about the height of your standard office desk. This will be great for things that you'd want to sit down and concentrate on a little more. Stuff like artwork, drawing, using the X-Acto knife, soldering, things of that nature. Both designs have a removable top. So the concept is we want you guys to leave the table as is for now, but hack on the top. And you'll see that in a minute here. So each top is designed to sit down on the bench. You can fasten it down if you want, but you don't need to fasten it. It will just nestle in place. And you can utilize both sides of it too. So not only can you lift it up and maybe swap it out for another top if you want to do multiple things at one table, but you could flip it over. So maybe if you're soldering at it, you could sort of burn up and ruin one side, but then flip it over to have a nice writing surface on the other side. The tables are also designed to have the legs and all of the parts to assemble them be able to be stored inside. This is great if you want to have it made somewhere else and it's going to get shipped to you, or if you want to break it down and store it out of the way when it's not in use. We've also designed a system where the tables can link together. So if you're in a fab lab or a classroom and you want to take multiple desks and link them, you can use the connectors that normally hold the table together to actually link multiple tables together. So here you can see we have this connector that holds two together and one that makes a corner here. So here's some examples that we've come up with that we think that are interesting ideas that you can do with this bench. We made one for the HandyBot, the recently released portable CNC machine. And this is a material hold down system for the HandyBot, which allows you to really easily mill small pieces of wood. Now the entire system is made out of wood and it only exists on this top. So all we had to do was customize this top to make it work. And in fact, this top can be made using this little CNC machine. Another concept we came up with is this one for a 3D printer, where you could have your printer underneath and have all of your spools on this removable dowel so that you could feed multiple kinds of material into your machine without having to reach behind the machine and take the material off. And then you've got some shelves up here for tools and that sort of thing. And perhaps the shelf has some bolts on it that make it easily removable for different kinds of machines, height adjustable, that sort of thing. This concept is a little more basic. This is for an art table. And in the middle, it has a milled out section that's recessed for one of these art mats. It's sort of a self-healing cutting mat that you can use an X-Acto knife on, or you can solder or paint or things like that. So the little mat is replaceable. And we also put some rare earth magnets in here so that you can have metal cups to hold tools, paintbrushes, markers, pens, pencils. And because they're magnetized down, it'll be way harder for these things to get knocked off. This concept here is for a soldering bench. So what we've done again is cut some holes into the top here and put some cups in for different soldering tools. The back has a power rail on it that is adjustable for AC and DC power. So if you're powering Arduino or robotics projects or other things, you can have all your power available right there. Perhaps the material for this top is made out of something that's anti-static. So if you have sensitive electronics and things that you are working on, you can ensure that they won't get fried on a bench like this. So you're not limited to just wood, just as long as it fits in the top. So the idea, what we want you guys to do is actually hack your own top. So we've given you the two different heights and a SketchUp model that you can open up and hack. So if you have SketchUp Pro, you can actually open this layout document, right-click on this, and click Open with SketchUp. And this will actually bring up a model of both different heights, and you can jump in here and hack your own idea. So you just click on the top, and the top is a separate component from the rest of the model, and you can get in here and start drawing whatever you'd like. For those of you that don't have SketchUp Pro, we've uploaded all of the different designs and the plane tables to 3D Warehouse. We'll post this collection so you'll be able to download and explore each different concept and download the blank table so that you can begin hacking on it. What we're going to do is take some of the best and most popular hacks of this table, and we are actually going to build these in real life for Maker Faire. So if you come up with a good idea and it could actually exist in real life thanks to us, we will make all of the designs freely available to anyone that would like to mill them, and we will also be doing all of the joinery and testing everything so that when you get these files to make, they'll be ready to go for you.